Hello, I'm in a car again. I am also wearing a Halloween costume because I can. Now, through the course of my life, I've had this recurring dream that is a little bit different every time. So basically the dream is I see Godzilla in the distance and I decide to go over to him. Now, first off, when I see him in the distance, he looks massive. Like, I don't see like a tiny little bitty dinosaur. I see like a giant leg or foot. I don't know. It's a dream. The proportions are way out of whack and they change. But I see this and I go to it. And there is like a carnival place. Hello? There's like a carnival thing going on. There are rides and things. And like his foot is the size of one of the rides. Like a big ride. So like I said, the proportions change. It's a dream. It doesn't have rules. Now, I don't know why this dream is reoccurring, but I've had it so many times that I learned to recognize it during the first couple seconds of my dream. I'm sitting at the dining room table and I look out the window and I know what the dream is immediately. I just know. I'm gonna see a giant foot and I'm gonna think, oh, it'd be a great idea if I was to go over there. Why would you do that? Who would do that? I don't think anyone would do that, would they? Maybe. I probably would, actually. Like I said, every time I have it, it's slightly different. So I don't know if I'm having the dream in order to change my fate. I don't think I'd die in any of them, though. Why? What is the purpose? What's the dream realm trying to tell me? What's it trying to get me to do? It is weird that Godzilla isn't in Japan. I don't think I could change that in a dream, though. But the first time I had this dream, I was probably like 10 years old, maybe. And I guess it scarred me. So my brain was like, oh, that was fun, let's do it again. And then my most recent time having the dream was a few months ago. And I forget what happened. There was something significant that was different. I think, yeah, there was a giant, like, larva. It was like the size of a house. Like the size of a mobile home. It was like a larva. And it was just like going through the carnival, like toppling things over, and I was just standing there like, so what can I do to make the situation better? I honestly never know what to do in those dreams. I'm just watching everything get destroyed and I'm afraid at the giant things. Just in awe at the mass of, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Batteries. I do have this strange fear that if I look out a window, I might see a giant eye or a giant foot or something, depending on what level I am on. And I don't know why. I don't know where it originates from, but you know the phobia of like large things. Yeah, I don't have that. I don't think I do. Specific large things creep me out. Like some things that would be okay if they weren't as big as they are, but not everything. Like me and my brother went through pictures of like the pictures. What? Me and my brother went through pictures of the phobia, like what people don't like, what people with the phobia don't like to see. And they consisted of like giant boats, like from an angle where it's like you can see just how big it is. I didn't really like that, but that has to do with water. But there were other giant things that didn't necessarily bother me. I don't know. It has to have a certain vibe about it and be big. And I don't like the idea of a giant foot being outside my window. I mean, it'd be cool if Godzilla were just outside, but... And dreams like that also result in me and my family getting like stuck behind in a dream. Me and my family get stuck behind the house. Well, we don't get stuck. I don't know how to explain it. I have dreams where like I feel trapped. Like back here, there'd be like a giant beast. There'd be something giant and we're hiding from it. But how we're hiding from it is we're just on the opposite side of the house, waiting. Like if it comes over here, if we see it over here, we'll run that way. If it goes over there, we'll run the other way. And I hate it because I just know we're gonna die. I know it's gonna get us. It's so obvious. It's painful. So, like, dreams like that. And sometimes there'll be, like, something big in my yard that my family's dealing with or something. And I'll be, like, looking out a window, just watching them, and I'm like, oh. And then it will look at me, and I'm like, oh, no. And then I hide, like, behind the walls, because, like, if it sees me, it can't see me. It's like a video game. If it sees me, I die. I don't know how... I don't know why I said like a video game, but it's kind of like a video game, depending on the video game. Or like if you get seen by this person, then you get caught and you're just automatically dead. But it feels like that. I feel like I talk really fast. People tell me I talk fast. I had a root beer. They see me rolling. They hating. This outfit is so squeaky. Dreams, I've always found dreams interesting. But the ones where I'm just scared and afraid of giant things, they're not as fun. My dreams are always so weird. They make no sense. Me and my friend used to talk about dreams all the time. She's like, tell me what your dream was about. Maybe it means something. There was a flying wizard. He turned me into a frog, then into a unicorn, then into a tree, and he decided to chop the tree down, and then I became a car. What does it mean? Can you tell my future based on my dream? Are there people who just have normal dreams? Like, it's a moment in real life? I've kind of had that, where it wasn't necessarily that it was so realistic. It was more like I just couldn't differentiate. I couldn't tell the difference between the dream and real life. I thought it was just something that happened yesterday instead of a dream. Because sometimes that happens. Sometimes things happen and then the next day I'm like, wait, did that happen yesterday? So sometimes after dreams I'll have to ask people, like, did we do this yesterday? Or did this happen? And they're like, no. I'm like, okay. Just my brain being vivid. I think the only thing my dreams say about me is that I'm unstable. Wee. Oh. This costume took a long time to put on. And I'm in between the wanting and I am and I'm contemplating whether I should just keep it on like the rest of the day because I know it's going to take a while to take off, or I should just take it off right now and get it over with. I'll probably fall asleep first.